There is a moment just before turning 15 when everything feels possible. The dress waits, hanging like a promise. The venue smells of fresh flowers, and the accessories shine with that deceptive glow that says, if it sparkles, it must be elegant. But what if it isn't? What if some of those details that seem sophisticated are actually small traps disguised as luxury? Hello, inhabitants of the internet. Welcome to a new video. Here begins a journey through accessories that claim elegance, but often tell a very different story. Number 1, the oversized tiara, crown, or costume. The tiara is the ultimate symbol of a quinceañera. It promises royalty, fairy tales, and unforgettable photos. The problem appears when the tiara is so large, it looks like it has its own zip code. Instead of framing the face, it crushes it. Instead of elevating the hairstyle, it turns it into scaffolding. Curiously, the most elegant tiaras in history, the ones worn by real queens, were discreet, almost shy. So the uncomfortable question arises, if a queen didn't need that much sparkle, why do you? Number 2, the statement necklace that steals the spotlight. Some necklaces don't complement the dress, they compete with it. Loaded with rhinestones, crystals, and pendants that clash like cutlery in a washing machine. A necklace is supposed to guide the eye, not dizzy it. The irony is that the heavier and flashier it is, the cheaper it often looks. True elegance whispers. This kind of necklace, on the other hand, screams. And it leaves a question hanging in the air. Is the accessory adorning the quinceañera or using her as a display stand?
Number 3, long satin gloves. Glamour that doesn't always work. On paper, they sound perfect. Long gloves, white or ivory, straight out of an old movie. In practice, they can look stiff, ill-fitting, or completely out of era. Satin shines in a treacherous way under lights, and any fold shows like a badly hidden wrinkle. They also limit movement and turn simple actions, greeting, dancing, holding a glass, into an awkward choreography. Elegance or discomfort with pretensions? Number 4, giant earrings, when more is not better. Long, heavy earrings promise to elongate the neck and frame the face, but when they resemble antique ballroom chandeliers, the effect is lost. They swing with every step, clash with the hairstyle, and end up stealing attention from the natural expression of the face. There's something almost cruel about this. An accessory designed to beautify ends up distracting. And then the inevitable question appears. If everyone is looking at the earrings, who is looking at the quinceañera? Number 5, the miniature bag, or the non-existent bag. The quinceañera bag is a curious accessory, often so small that nothing fits inside, or so decorative that no one dares to use it. Some look like fragile relics, covered in rhinestones that fall off just by looking at them. Real elegance is also functional, at least a little. A useless bag isn't refined, it's just an anxious ornament. What's the point of something beautiful if it's good for nothing?
Number 6, shoes with excessive shine and platforms. Shoes are treacherous. From afar, they promise glamour. Up close, they tell stories of blisters and regret. Sky-high heels, exaggerated platforms, and metallic finishes that reflect light like a disco ball. Elegance shouldn't feel like a physical challenge. In fact, many of the funniest quinceañera photos have something in common, a tense smile caused by impossible shoes. Can something that makes you suffer really be called elegant? Number 7, the poorly integrated jeweled belt. That belt full of crystals, pearls, and sparkle is often sold as the perfect finishing touch. But when it doesn't dialogue with the dress, it looks like it was added at the last minute, like a shiny patch. Instead of shaping the silhouette, it visually cuts it in half. It's the equivalent of underlining a sentence that already made sense on its own. And then another doubt appears. Did it really need it? Number 8, the grown-up watch. Some quinceañeras wear a watch as a symbol of maturity. I'm not a child anymore. The problem comes when the watch is large, serious, and completely disconnected from the rest of the outfit. A watch isn't elegant just because it's expensive or metallic. It has to make sense in context. If it looks borrowed from an executive's drawer, it breaks the magic. maturity, or a rushed adult costume?
Number 9. Too many rings. Rings on almost every finger, shiny and eye-catching, promise sophistication, but together they can look more like a display case than a style. Every hand movement creates distracting reflections, and harmony is lost. Elegance, curiously, often lies in knowing when to stop. When does one more turn into too many? Number 10. The accessory that tells no story. Perhaps the most common mistake isn't a specific object, but choosing accessories just because that's how it's done. True elegance has a narrative, something that connects with personality, with the dress, with the moment. An accessory without a story is just decoration. And here comes the final revelation. Not everything that shines was meant for you. In the end, true elegance in a quinceañera isn't found in the number of accessories or their size, but in how each one adds without getting in the way. It's that subtle sense of balance where nothing is excessive and nothing screams. Understanding what looks elegant but isn't doesn't ruin the magic of the event, it sharpens it. And when everything fits, something unexpected happens. Accessories stop being the stars and become what they were always meant to be, silent allies of an unforgettable moment. So if you liked the video, give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel.